Hey everybody, welcome to this new episode of Solaris playing Baldur's Gate 2 with no party in just the last save. In the previous episode, we managed to finish the rescue for Garen's child from Firkraag. But, and also we reached level 20, which allowed us to select one of the high tier fighter abilities, and we decided to opt for hardiness, which will reduce by 40% all form of physical damage for 1 round for every 2 levels of the warrior. So we are level 20, so it's going to last for 10 rounds. Okay, so this is absolutely fantastic. And we don't have defensive stance anyway. So it doesn't matter if it doesn't stack with the defensive stance. So we took that because most of the time we always take physical damage because we're always in the front line. So this is an ability that's going to be useful on a regular base. But now we're going to prepare ourselves to fight the dragon. So we have a fair amount of potions, so I'm pretty happy with that. But now we're going to think about a strategy to defeat Firkraag. So we know that we are facing an ancient red dragon. By the way, like maybe we want to have some rest, just to reset all our items and put everything back 100%. This matter has weighing heavily upon me, I fear. Thank you for your efforts in all things. Okay, so I just can rest. That's why I wasn't sure if I needed to talk to him or whatever. Alright, so we are fully rested. Now we are going for Firkraag and finish our deals, because Firkraag had some outstanding issues with Gorion, and he didn't talk to our foster father, and Ray didn't like that at all. And on top of that, he didn't like being manipulated by the red dragon, being accused or trying to ruin his reputation. And on top of that, and that's the most important thing, Ray see that as a fantastic challenge. To test his might and his strength. What it could be best than challenging an ancient red dragon. So we have, okay, yeah, fair enough. I think it should be fine. Worst case scenario, we can grab the drinker. The drinker is pretty good to take care of those guys. Because even if we get hit, we'll regenerate very quick. There you go. Okay. I don't know what those creatures are, but honestly, they're not that dangerous. Okay, we're gonna slow him down. Come on. This is ridiculous now. Come here. Ugh. This is ridiculous. Just die. Oh my gosh. Wasting my time. It's barely even worth the gold, but the time that he made me waste. Anyway. Okay, so let's grab the gold for compensation. Because we kind of broke. We bought also the Sword of Baldurian. So, we need to replenish that money. Or that gold, or whatever we want to call it. Anyway. Okay, so we're going to prepare ourselves for the battle against Firkraag. Alright. So, first things first. So, is he there? He is there. Okay, so we want to optimize all our spell casting, okay? And ability casting and all that stuff. So first things first, we're gonna take Peridin, the Dragon Slayer. Second, we want to maximize our defense against fire. So we have the ring here to help us protect. We have the shield. We don't have the dragon's helm because we need to have the lowest possible armor. So technically, it would be better to have the saving grace. Technically. But if we have the saving grace, our resistance against fire is not going to be sufficient. Unless, and we can test that. So we're going to save. And we're going to burn some consumables. So we're going to use this. And we're going to use... we have a scroll of protection versus fire. So... this lasts for 12 hours. Okay, so now we should have 90. And if we drink the potion, we have 127, which I think is going to be more than enough. And it lasts for hours, okay? Okay, so now we need to reduce that AC as much as possible. We need to have it at least at minus 15. Right now, we also have immunity against fear. So normally the dragon will only use that. I hope. So we have the drinker, we have the spider. So the spider duration for an hour, once per day. So we can already invoke it, or we can have the simulacra. Anyway, we're gonna do that. We're gonna have this there, so like that the simulacra can use it as well. So we're gonna use the overray because this is gonna be essential, and as well. I think it would be better for the simulacra to have the staff because he may gonna need it. It's gonna need rust, so I can summon that as well. So we're gonna have 2 swords, two spiders, but the swords needs to be summoned, you know, the latest. And then we need to invoke the Holy Might. Okay, so all right. So the first thing what we're gonna do, we're gonna invoke the simulacra. Come on. Okay. All right. So normally from there, we can summon the spider. We're both going to do it. So that's going to be the simulacra and 2 Kittics. Okay. So that lasts for an hour, and that's for only 16 rounds. So the time is ticking. That's why I'm pausing the time. I need to make the most of it. And after we can use the Sword of Cass. Not Sword of Cass. Brass, I meant. Okay. Then he's gonna be able to use this. And so you return. Oh, why do you insist on bothering me? Oh, you would think that the children of the gods would have something better to do. I've returned as I say I would. Your menace must end. Now I am afraid that you must fear the wrath of the most ancient of Firin species. Do you think your divine blood enough to match? Hardly that. Okay, so let's go. Or maybe I will summon this for him, but I want all. we're gonna make the summons. Okay, so we have untouchable because we have we have minus 15 AC of our or armor, whatever. Holy. Okay. I use okay, interesting. Okay. Oh, okay. Da. Okay, so this is a mistake because if I knew that he had immobilization, I would have taken the Shield of Harmony. Okay, so my summons are terrified. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Oh, no, careful. I mean, how much AC do I have right now? A minus 13. Why do I have only minus 13? Do you have the Holy Might? Greater medicine from protection from. Oh, okay. Put I see. Interesting. Okay, let's go there. Let's run. Interesting. Okay. So I learned a lot from this fight. So the first thing, we are going to need the Shield of Harmony. That's the first thing. The second, because otherwise it's gonna fear us and do terrible magic. So the Sword of Wrath, it doesn't seem very useful. So we're not necessarily gonna use that. I did hit him once or twice. But yeah, reducing the AC is very important as well. I didn't see the type of damage we're doing, if it's crashing or slashing. I gotta use that now. But anyway, the strategy is not bad. The Baldurian, we may need the he's doing the greater medicine. That's very interesting. Yeah, I need the Peridin. I need I need everything that I can to reduce damage against fire. So okay, so the first things first, we're gonna grab potion of fire resistance, and I also tempted to use a potion of invulnerability, just to make sure that we succeed our saves. I also think that we should use a potion of speed to increase our chances. Come on. Okay. So we have potion of speed. So here he is. We gotta use a simulacr just in front of him. We're gonna summon. Okay. Use the Holy Might. Okay, so I gotta go. Okay. Okay. Now let's use improved. Okay. Let's take a potion again. Oh, look at the damage that the dragon is taking. Drink it. And here you go. We killed him. We did it, guys. We did it. We killed the red dragon, and we have red dragon scales, which means that we can do the armor of red dragon scales. And this is Casimir, which is an awesome two-handed weapon, but it's only for paladins. And I think this is the Cloak of Protection +2, I think. Now, I wonder, can Baldurian help identify those objects or not with the lore? So if I put that here. Nah, I need more lore to do it, unfortunately. Okay. But you see, killing the dragon gave me 64,000 experience. We're almost already level 21, guys. It's absolutely insane. Let's have a rest. Let's have a rest. We did it. We killed Firkraag, guys. We did it. And you know what? Just for the sake of it, and just because we can, let's get the achievement. Okay, yeah, I already have it. The achievement Untouchable. There you go. So because we're at minus 15 armor, just for the sake of it, why not? So. But yeah, it was a tough battle. Right, it was very close. I had to use a few potions, but yeah, we killed the ancient dragon. So let's go back at trade meets, because we have some things to do there. I think we can have the armor of red scale, you know, which is a pretty good armor. And worst case scenario, we could potentially sell it, but we're gonna need some gold to make it, because Cromwell only work on commission. And as you can see, we are kind of broke. I have 2,000 gold. But let's have a look at what we have. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to use Casimir because he is just a weapon for paladins. So, but I know that the Order of the Radiant Heart would be able to take it, but I'm not a paladin, so I think they take it only if I work for them. But don't quote me on that. Okay. Let's have a look. The Holy Sword. Alright, Kasumi, the Holy Avenger, that can only not usable by fighters. Right. It's only usable by Paladin, but honestly it's such a good weapon. It's like this, if you are playing a Paladin, you should have this weapon. No questions. Right? Kasumiya is a weapon of legend, perhaps one of the most powerful blades ever forged on Faerun. Though its origin and history is thought purposefully forgotten, so that the sword itself shall never overshadow the importance of the struggle that must be fought today. It is infused with the very essence of virtue and requires as much from any paladin who would hope to wield it. The evils of the realm must surely stand aside when this weapon is brought to bear, their magic dispelled with a sword steadfastly resisted by ease. Kasumiya also abhor a special distaste for the force of evil and chaos, and such creatures must fear additional damage from his touch in battle. So you see 50% magic resist, which is awesome. Dispel at level 30 on hits, on each hit. It's insane. Dispel at 15 level 3 times per day, you know, and it's a 1d12 plus 5 extra damage against chaotic evil slashing two-handed weapon. But we can't use it. Okay. Now this is the Cloak of Shield, so armor class plus 5 versus missiles and plus 1 versus melee. I don't really mind this. It's not very useful to me. So I'm just gonna drop those items. They're just an annoyance to me. Sorry. Let's go in the ring. The Ring of Human Influence and a Blade of Roses. 21 charisma. It's pretty good, guys. Okay, so I'm not necessarily sure if that's going to make a difference in the selling price, but okay, so I got to keep this. Kasumiya 6,000 gold in this. Okay, so I got to sell this, and I got to sell Kasumiya. I know that I can improve it to the 6th level. But what's the point? I can't use it. So, you know, I just sell it. Because I need gold. Okay, let's look at the case there. Okay. So let's sell some of those scrolls. There's not much. Right. There's also a bunch of things there that I'm carrying there that don't really want to carry. Okay, let's continue to talk with him. Let's look at the gems if we have any. Yep, we do have a few, not much though. Alright, so we're still kind of broke. Okay, so let's try to talk with Cromwell. I know that he can do the Cromwell, he is in the docks. I know that he can work with those dragon scales. Habib. No, my name is Habib Khalid Ahmed Ali Fifth. I cannot be captured, and I will throw my mighty scimitar at your head rather than suffer the dignity of prison. Hey-ya! Okay, what do you want? What, you are attacking me? And he managed to reach me? Well, alright. Alright, my friend. Hmm. Where's that scimitar? Do you know what I have a scimitar? Okay, I gotta take the drinker. Why are you attacking me, dude? Okay. Whatever. Okay, let's talk to Cromwell. You, stand and declare your allegiance. Are you a Shadow Thief? Out of my way, I have no time for this. Ah, yes. Or no, it shall be required. Declare your allegiance. Are you Shadow Thief? I do not have allegiance to any such guild. Then run, or do not turn and do not turn back. If you do not find the prey we seek, we may have to turn upon those standing by. That's fine by me. You can try to come. I will destroy you with Daystar. That's not a problem. Anyway. I should have said, yeah, I'm Shadow Field like that. I would have been able to kill him. Okay, so do you have anything that you could forge into an item? I couldn't rightfully say. Let me have a look into your good. Then a minute of roaming, and I will know for sure. Yeah. Okay. There's some sort of scales of a beastie, eh? Ah, the scales from a red dragon, a beast of the dread flames. I shall make a grand suit of armor if you wish, my friend. Does that hold your interest? What's involved in that? Two things, my friend. It will cost 5,000 gold for the work, no less. And without an apprentice, you will have to stay here a full day and help me run the forge. That sounds fun. Let's do it. All right. As you wish. For such a commission, we can start it right away. No sense in wasting time. Then it is best if we just get to it. Okay. Okay. Go for it. Go for it, Cromwell. Forge the mighty armor of the Red Dragon. Okay. Okay, so I rested for a day. Well, there you go, my friend. Use it well. And if you come across anything else of interest, you know where to bring it, yay? Okay, so let's have a look. Oh, oh, plus 55 resistance. So dragon scale is lighter and weight strong and resistant to fire. Because of these properties, it's match sound soft after, but finding, let alone slaying a powerful ancient dragon is near impossible. It is usually easier to search for an existing suit such as this one. One should be careful wearing it near dragons, however, particularly red ones. Of course, but I would not like it. Now, my question is this. If I put that in here, okay, can I wear the ring of protection? No. Okay, it's good to know. Well, this is what, 50% protection against fire. So if I go here, 50%. So if you put the ring and the shield or the helmet, you will have very good protection versus fire. Of course, the shield I'm gonna keep it. It's too good. But this, I wonder, like, how much I can sell it for. I wonder how much I can sell it for. But here you go. Like we slaughtered Firkraag. It was an interesting battle. Definitely we had to think things through. But you know, with the appropriate weapon, with Dragon Slayer, with the Ring of Kengax, improved haste, and all that stuff, it was no match. You know, like a second attempt, he fell. Second or third attempt, yeah. So you know. Okay, so now I'm gonna try to see if I can sell it and how much I can sell it for. So let's use a Blade of Roses. Oops, sorry, always I get confused there. Okay, so I have 21 charisma. Okay. What? I can have it for less than what I paid the guy to do it? Wow, that's disappointing. Jeez. Alright. Well, it's fine. I will put it down. We'll sell it. There's no point for me keeping it. Okay. The helm is pretty good too. I mean, protection against multiple type of damage is always good. Between the shield and the helm, you can have 50% resistance against fire, cold, and electricity. You know, so it's pretty good. But yeah, unfortunately, I don't have much to show for in terms of gold anymore. I spent all my gold. So I wonder, is there things that I can sell there? Oh, there is also the Black Leopard that I could do the quest with Nejax or whatever. Cloak of Protection. I mean, I could be selling that. I mean, I can sell this weapon. It's not very useful. Linako, I can sell him too. I don't need him anymore because I have the Shield of Harmony. I don't see any instance where I would need it. Yeah, 21. Cloak of Displacement, full plate. Trying to reduce the number of items in the bag of holding. Necklace form of stability plus. I can put that in jewelry. It doesn't have to be in here. The potions, I can push them in the potion case, but that's going to be in our next adventure, guys, because what we're going to do next is the Watcher's Keep, and we're going to try to go to the level 5 so we can find the legendary longsword weapon. I think it's called Avangandul, something like that. Legendary, I'm telling you, +4 longsword that do fire damage. A little bit like Stonefire, but a little bit better. Of course, because it's a +4 weapon. And that's going to be our first +4 longsword, which is absolutely crucial because that's going to help us, defeat, wizards with mantles and, creatures with, adamantine golems and things like that. So we need that. And after, we still can use the Blade of Roses to have that sweet 20 charisma, but that's pretty much it. Like, Avangandul will be replacing it, okay? Replacing Blade of Roses. Peridin is always useful to protect against fear, right? The Drinker is good to drink, and also protection against charming domination. So that's always a good weapon. And Baldur is there to protect against magic, right? And also to increase the lore, but magic resistance is pretty good. Okay. After you can have resistance against magic, but it lasts only for 4 rounds and it's once per day. So but I think that the reason why we could defeat the dragon is because also we had hardiness. And because when we were fighting the dragon was doing 40% less physical damage to us. And he was doing almost no damage with his fire breath because we had a very good fire protection, right? So I'm going to save here. And we're going to pause here. And in the next episode, guys, we are going to travel into the Watcher's Keep. And we want to purchase the potion case. We want to purchase the ammunition case, and it's very likely that when we're going to do the tower, that we're going to reach 21, which means that by the time that we're going to find Avegandor in the 5th level of the Watch Keep, we may very likely be Grandmaster Longswords. And I'm telling you, having Avegandor with plus like being Grandmaster Longswords, Ray is gonna split things in half. it's gonna split things in half. I'm telling you. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. That really help the channel. And don't forget to hit that notification bell to be aware when I put new content. And I will catch you on the next video, guys. Bye.